Welcome to the Nintendo Show, episode 18. I am your host, Devin Moon. And let's get into it. Let's just get straight into it. It's an awkward show. If you didn't know, the last couple episodes, I'm sure you all felt it. Me and Trev, tensions high. Arguments abound. And it was quite a difficult time for us as a podcast. 18 episodes in, it's just too much. It's been a couple good months. So as we do, when tensions are high at the Nintendo Show, we just have a nice bout, a good old tussle, if you will. So me and Trev, we went out and had ourselves a nice tussle. Turns out I got some skill, y'all. I brought my katana and my silver bullets to fend off the beast, which is Trevor Payne, and I did defeat him. And when I say defeat, I did not kill him. I got ripped. And the last couple days, I got real ripped. I got my six-pack going. I looked I looked glistening in some oil. It was a battle, and I won. So he will return. This just happens from time to time. Trev will just not come. Our relationship, it just sometimes it just needs to be mended. And that's how we mend it. Like men, like big old hairy boys. We just go right at it, greased up, swords a-flinging. It's real hot. There was more innuendo in that than I wanted. Okay, so this is the Nintendo Show. Trevor is gone. His kids are sick. We actually didn't fight. That's true. Okay, so it's going to be a weird episode. It's just me. So I'm talking to myself. Fun. All right, so here it is. What the show is about? It's just about Nintendo stuff. What are we covering this week? Well, we're going to get into some game rumors. Just one piece of news from Mr. Miyamoto this week, so not much. Then we're just going to dive right into your questions, burn through those bad boys. I will give you one of my goodies that you guys should go check out in the world, and that's about it. So not much. It's going to be a shorter episode. Who wants to hear me ramble on too long by myself? All right, let's get into it. Mr. Miyamoto's magical news. One singular item. Mr. Miyamoto, I appreciate all you have done. You have given us Mario. You have given us Zelda. You are greatness. You are goodness. You need to give us more news. It's real boring out here. How can I do a show about Nintendo when all I have is this, And this is not even real news, and it's possibly debunked already. So we'll just talk about it, and you guys tell me what you think on them comments. EB Games Canada may have accidentally leaked another Switch game. The game, Super Street Fighter V Championship Edition. The post reads, Super Street Fighter V Championship Edition is heading for the Nintendo Switch. Oh boy. Pre-order now. And that's it. That's all it says. After posting both EB Games and Yoshinaro Ono almost messed up, saved it in the second there, executive producer of Street Fighter V claimed that the post for the PS4 Exclusive was a mistake. So, do I believe that these fine folks at EB Games made a mistake? Yoshinaro Ono definitely seems to make me think or try to, hey, look over there. There's no Street Fighter V happening. Don't worry about it. It's not on the Switch. Listen, you're probably right. Most likely, yeah. Sadly, that's probably true. Here's the deal. It's a PlayStation 4 exclusive. So you gotta realize that Sony, they don't play nice. They're not very kind. They're not very sweet. They don't like to let other people touch their toys at all. Don't touch my toys. You know what I'm saying? The kid at the park or at your local snot factory, whatever those are called, gymnasiums. Where do kids play? Do kids play anymore? I have no idea. All I know is wherever the kids are playing, Sony is not playing. They're by themselves. They are loners. They hate all of us. They don't want us to touch any of their toys. Don't touch them. So Street Fighter V, most likely not happening because it's an exclusive. Why would they give it to anyone? It is made by Capcom, but I believe Sony put a little bit of that money in there, a little bit of that sweet, sweet cash. So We got to worry about that. We got to realize that. So there's most likely it didn't happen. And also, if you look up online, Championship Edition is coming out, I believe, next month for the PlayStation 4 and PC. It's strange that they misspelled PlayStation with Nintendo Switch. However, listen, they don't know games. It's EB Games. They have no idea what's going on. It's madness. It's madness over there. GameStop's a felon. EB Games is a felon. This is why. It's nothing about their business decisions or anything like that. No, Street Fighter V, most likely not coming to the Switch. If it does, everyone gonna be playing it, bro. Everybody gonna be playing it, man. So I think it's a good thing. If it does come, of course, bring us them exclusives. It would be nice to see Sony play nice for once. But don't hold your breath. And most likely not going to happen. And that's that, sadly. But let's get into a little bit of this exciting question from Band24. Thank you, sir, for giving us that question. Remember, you can send in your questions to us at nintendoshow.com without the please. And you can go to our Facebook page. You can do it there as well. Will we see PlayStation exclusives on the Switch a la Xbox? Do I think this is going to ever happen? Since you asked so politely, and not to Trevor, who is brutally injured, I would say, Homeboy, I would like to see it. Do I think we will see it? Most likely not. I know that they say Nintendo is not a competitor, which they probably aren't right now, but they might dip their toe back into that Switch pot. They might go back into the whole handheld devices. They've played in this market before. Xbox has not, and it doesn't seem like Xbox wants to touch that with a 50-yard pole. Whatever you would do with a 50-yard pole, that's what Xbox ain't touching that. You know what I'm saying? However, Sony has played with it, and the PSP, it did real well. People like to mock the PSP. Homeboy, no. Homegirl, no. No, it had like 80 million, that's pretty good. Yes, compared to the DS, which was like 120 million sold, it's not better than the DS. Listen, okay, we get it. But 80 million ain't nothing to sneeze at. That's a great job. The Vita, not hot, dude. 10 million, nah. It sucks, obviously. And it was a better system than the PSP, and still no one came to play. That's because there was no games, Sony. Give the people some games maybe they want to play. There are people that love that stinky console thing, whatever, handheld, whatever. People like it. All I'm saying is Sony still wants to play in that pool. They might want to swim. They might want to dip their toe in and go like, okay, listen, it's not cold as I thought it would be. The water's not that cold. I guess we could dunk ourselves in one more time. Let's do our version of a Switch. Guess what? It's got better graphics. Looks a little slicker because Sony usually does do that when they have them consoles out and handhelds. So, yeah, I don't think Sony's ever going to play nice because they say they're not going to play on that handheld, but I feel like if they did a Switch, which they might, they would make tons of cash, and they probably know it. The only thing that they can't compete with Nintendo on is games because they are too focused on that PS4-5. So we'll see what happens, though. Maybe they'll get more studios, spend that money, get more games going. So we'll see what happens. Thank you, though, Band, for the question. I do not see it happening. I would love to see it happening. I would love to see God of War. I'd love to see my Uncharted. I'd love to see them all on my handheld. Bring all games to the Switch, as NVC likes to point out all the time. So yeah, dude, bring it to me. Yes, please. It's not going to happen, but cool. Okay. So we're going to do a main topic. Best console Nintendo has ever made. And you guys all voted, and guess what? Who won? Surprise, out of nowhere. Actually, I know it sounds sarcastic because I just usually do. Nintendo 64, which is crazy. Now listen, that's great. It's good for you guys. Good for the N64 lovers. I think it might be a nostalgia thing, though. I started with N64. I started my Nintendo journey there. That's where my love began. But I cannot honestly say, when going back to the N64, that I'm like, yeah, this was the shiz. I love that it brought multiplayer in. I got that 4-player slot. Digging it. Loving it. It brought the joystick. It brought us Ocarina of Time. It brought us Mario 64. Blast Corps, Glover, many things. What I'm saying is the 64, great console, brought some amazing things. All Nintendo things have something good, but is it better than the Super Nintendo? No, sir, no way. Listen, it's not my generation. I was a Genesis boy. You all know. But I can say definitively that the SNES, if you were to play it today, definitely a little more playable as far as the controls aspect goes. Going into that 3D world for the first time was a big jump. It was a big jump. No one was ready. They were like, what is this? So, no, I appreciate you all. I love you all. You all know how much we love you. Me and Trev, big fans of you all. But the Nintendo 64, I don't know if I can follow you. But here's the deal. Next week, me and Trev, well, hopefully next week, and depending on the news status, sometime in the future, we will have a topic about the best consoles. We will get through this. We will bring up this poll, all that stuff. Any comments that you guys left, we will bring that all into that show. I'm sorry it didn't happen this week. It was the plan, but it did not happen. It fell through. That's just how it goes. That is life, my friends. That is life. That is Thunderdome. Thank you, everyone, for voting. The voting is still going on, so if you feel like you missed and you want to join in, go up there. Make the Switch the best. Make the NES the best. Make the SNES the best. GameCube, big fan. I think the GameCube is better than the 64. So go out there, get in there, see what happens. Have yourself a nice tussle. See who is victorious. Thank you all for going in, voting. We do appreciate you very much. Let's get into fan questions. Marth Felsion asks, what do you think Nintendo will do for Fire Emblem's 30th anniversary? Nintendo, not the greatest at anniversaries. If you were married to Nintendo, you're not going to get much back in that relationship, especially during the anniversary times. Don't expect that silver, that diamond, and bronze and so forth. The rewards that you get for each anniversary, or so I hear. Don't expect any of that action. It ain't happening. Nintendo is horrible with anniversaries. Metroid is a prime example. No celebration for Metroid's 25th? No, 30th. Yeah, I think it was their 30th as well. No celebration, really. Maybe a little picture. You might get a little bit of a picture. You might get a little nice, cute artwork, or maybe no artwork at all, or just like, happy anniversary. Here's a picture we stole off the internet. Fire Emblem. That's kind of what I'm thinking you'll probably be getting. However, there are rumors, there is thoughts, there is opinions that there should be an Echoes version of Fire Emblem's 4. If anyone knows nothing about Echoes, Echoes was the last game before Fire Emblem Three Houses. Echoes are the games that are kind of like the remake, if you will, or the redo or reliving those sweet old games. Some people are speculating or hoping that Fire Emblem 4 will be next to be echoed, if you will. So we'll see what happens there. Also, DLC is coming out. We are getting new DLC next month. So that's an issue as well for Three Houses, because they might just be like, yeah, the DLC is good, dude. You got your Fire Emblem DLC. It's all bland. It's all gravy. You get it. That's for you. So Marth Felsion, if that's how you say it, man, I don't know. I'm just making up words now. If you add a little Italiane at the end of it, or French, it sounds great. Okay, my accents are bad. These are bad. Okay, Marth, thanks, man, for the question. Alex Joe asks, what color or custom look would you like to see for future Joy-Con? So here's the deal, man. Where are the Joy-Con colors? Like the good ones? When the Switch came out, everyone's mind was erasing. At least my mind was erasing when I was like, I could put GameCube controllers on this, which is one of my favorite form factors of any controller. I could just click that bad boy on, or I could just do like the NES, have that nice pointy edges so I can stab my friends with it, just give them a nice little laceration, or have the roundedness of the SNES controller. Anything really would be good. I was expecting just seeing those old controllers and slapping them bad boys on the right and the left Joy-Con and being like, yes, this is the deal. But no, they've stuck with the regular Joy-Con. They didn't do anything as far as design is concerned, which is kind of lame in my opinion. For the 3DS, you just were always going through nostalgia. You gave us and it was like either the NES or the SNES version of the 3DS. Before it died, you gave us all these nostalgia crap, all these beautiful Zelda versions of the 3DS. There were so many 3DSs, guys, so many different versions of the 3DS. Where is the Switch with this love? Like, we get a couple of Joy-Con colors here and there. They're sporadic, they're random. You got your Splatoon one, which is like purple and green, and yeah, they come with the games, but it's not creative in the way that you think it would be. And some of these color matches, brown and yellow, dude, nah. Not the best of colors. Here's a controller that's pee and poop colored. Thank you, Nintendo. At least we know our Switches are pooping regularly and peeing regularly. Thank you for that information. It's good to know. Not the best colors. Not a big fan of what we've gotten so far. Like people on Etsy making all these really cool NES ones or SNES ones and all these other ones. It's like, why do you not take advantage of our nostalgia? That's what you do so well, or used to do so well. Give it to me, man. Dude, I think I would like to see like the UK version of the SNES. I would like to see the grays with the colorful buttons, all that cool stuff. I'd be a big fan of that. Or just even put like me a link on my thing. Like put some Links and Zeldas on my controllers or whatnot. Some cool decals or something. Nintendo, come on, Alex Joe. It's a sad world for us, my friend. It's a sad, sad world. John Empire asks, I know you both are married, which we are. Happily married, by the way. Happily, I say. But what's the most attractive Nintendo character? Okay, just shooting from the hip. Samus. And now you might just say, wow, so you're just going after the look. You're just going after, you saw Zero Suit Samus, you're like, yeah, that's a good looking lady. Okay, I get it. It's not just looks, okay, people? She's got a job, a steady job. I add, a steady job in which she hunts people down for a living. She's a bounty hunter. It's like having Dog the Bounty Hunter, but a really good-looking Dog the Bounty Hunter as your best friend and companion. You put a ring on that. You don't have to do much work. She has a spaceship. You get to see space. Pretty cool. She's cultured. She's cultured more than anyone here that you'll see in this universe. I mean, yeah, cool. What, you've been to France? Oh, you've been to Budapest? Great. That's awesome. She's been to Sector 5. She's been to Mars, maybe. She's been everywhere. She's been around. She definitely knows all about culture. Cultured woman. She's definitely got some education. She knows how to run a ship, man, which is something. She could protect you in a fight. Like, listen, I'm a weak man. I ain't fighting. Yes, I beat Trevor in a battle. But I could have won that battle much easier if I got Samus on my side, just right behind me with that cannon. So to be honest, I think in the end, it's got to be her. I don't know how she is emotionally. I don't know if we would be connecting emotionally. Kind of a silent person. Doesn't say much, but she saved the universe a couple times. So it's just about the actions, really. Actions speak louder than words. She's like Space Gandhi, so that's something. Space Gandhi, but pretty and with a brain. So not that Gandhi didn't have a brain. Space Gandhi, but pretty. I'm sticking with it. Thank you, John Empire, for that awkward question, where I will now have to talk to my wife. Joshua Azamandi asks, best breakfast food? Pancakes are the pinnacle of breakfast food. Most breakfast food, especially in the U.S., other places, not so much, but in the U.S., it's all about that sugar. It's about getting them cavities right in the morning, starting your day off with just a kick in the pants of full-on blasted sugar. So I just want to get into that syrup. And you want a pancake is better than a waffle. A waffle has got the crispiness, the hardness, the weird grooves. Yes, it holds in the syrup, but at what cost? For worse bread? At what cost, I ask? Pancakes, my friend, pancakes. Aaron Beaumont asks, have you guys played Ring Fit Adventure yet? I'm wondering if I should buy it. Yes, I have. Just recently got it, and it is awesome. So go get it. But honestly, no, really good game. I would give it as a game, it's actually pretty fun. It's a great idea to put RPG elements in with exercise. Strange, you don't think it would work. It works perfectly. It's fun to see you leveling up, and as you level up, your real self levels up too. Yeah, exercise. So that's that. It's really fun. Go get it. It actually does work your body pretty well. The story is goofy and fun. It's a nice way to exercise. It's a different way to exercise. And for me, that's good. It's nice to have some refreshing new way to get my body moving, because sometimes you just don't want to watch YouTube videos. You just want to watch a big purple dragon with a great pectoral region, I must say. A great pectoral region. So there's that. Stefan Kennedy asks, if you were to do a demake of any modern game as an SNES game, what game would you choose? Stefan, big fan. Hope I'm saying your name right. Always an issue for me. Let's get into it. Destiny or Destiny 2, I think would make a good 2D action game. You'd play with your friends online, go out and have some raids, get some big bosses, or just all be in a 2D plane, still get them jetpacks and jumping and all kinds of stuff. Multiplayer could be cool if it was like a one-screen thing and you were like fighting on a one-screen kind of deal. Dude, I really think it would be really fun, and I think the visual styles would look pretty cool on the SNES if they did them sweet pixels. So yeah, that would be mine. Destiny games, man. Destiny, I tell you. All right, that's it for the questions. Everyone, thank you for sending those in. Do appreciate it muchly. All right, new releases coming out on January 28th, which is today, if you're listening today. Kentucky Route Zero. So this game is a point-and-click type game. It's got some poetry, got some drama. It's a beautiful little title, supposedly. Haven't played it. It's got an 8.0 on the IGN scale. So we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, go pick it up. If you're interested in those type of games, that might be a good one for you. Another game coming out on January 30th, Bookbound Brigade. So the trailer for this looks okay. There's really not a lot of games coming out in the next couple weeks, so we're kind of down to these two. I don't know if it's worth it. I would wait on it before you buy it, but you can check it out. Give it a nice trailer see. Kind of it's a platforming game similar to Meat Boy, something like that, but has that kind of twist on it with the characters that you know from your books. Poindexter. Cool. All right, man. Nice. That's it. Well, that was weird. I'm by myself. I'm doing voices. It's getting creepy. All right, final recommendations. This is where we give you something awesome from anywhere in the world, video games or otherwise. And this is mine. Two Popes from Netflix. Go check it out. It's a great movie, one of the better Netflix movies out there, I think, right now. Very interesting story, especially if you're interested in religion, Catholicism specifically, and also the idea of orthodox and not orthodox being opposing ideas and stuff like that, debating those ideas, seeing which one is better and why it is better. It's an actor movie. It's just about the two actors acting, and they do a great job. Sir Anthony Hopkins and this other guy, which is in a lot of movies. I just can't think of his name, but he does a great job. And I think, I think he was nominated for Best Supporting Actor. So great movie. Go check it out. I do like it for the most part. The only problem is the editing is horrible. Whoever edited this movie, not my favorite. Direction's a little off too. The acting, though, however, carries it through, and the writing is nicely done as well. So that is that. Go check out Two Popes. I think you guys will all enjoy it, especially if you're into that religious junky junk. And that is all for the Nintendo Show. Everyone, please go out there and visit our website at nintendoshow.com or join our Facebook group and follow us on Twitter at Nintendo Show Pod. Remember to like, share, rate, and go do that on those podcast services. It really helps to see all those stars and reviews, like written reviews on iTunes, stuff like that. If you guys can go out and do that, that would really help us out a lot. It gets us noticed and helps us get more questions in the show, helps us have a better show in general, and kind of gets us where we want to be specifically. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the show. I enjoyed making it for you. You guys are awesome. Love you very much. Bye.
Ooh.